Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another theme park obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I am hanging out at Knott's Berry Farm because this evening we have been invited out to attend something very special. It's the preview event, the Knott's Berry Farm preview event. They're gonna showcase all the new goodies that they have for the 50th anniversary, which is an iconic year for an incredible haunt. They're gonna have a live presentation showing off all the new attractions and scare zones and food and drinks and all that kind of fun stuff. We have a reception to go to a little bit later, so I'm assuming they're gonna showcase some of the food over there as well. And then I think they're gonna have Pony Express open and Ghost Rider open. There's also some monsters running around this evening, which is gonna be really scary and exciting. And they're also gonna show off the Legacy store. And so yeah, it's just a big evening of scary fun and of course showing off what they have in store for the 50th anniversary for Knott's Berry Farm. So without further ado, how about you and I dive right in. And joining me today, Michael.
Yes,
is joining
hello.
me, yeah, on this scary evening.
I know, I'm so, here each other we're
Yeah,
at,
yeah.
but we're at Knott's. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and again, a huge shout out to Knott's Berry Farm for the invite this evening. I always love checking out the latest, and I'm just so happy that Knott's invites us out to experience all this stuff, so thank you. And look at this, upon entering, OMG, we already have some scary lighting. And one more thing, we're waiting to head over to the next area where they're gonna do the live presentation, but man, oh man, were there so many people waiting in this general area. It was a lot. I felt like it was a normal event.
I felt like we were about to watch like some opening ceremony or something.
Wouldn't that be cool if they had an opening ceremony, like fireworks and everything? Oh man, that would have been epic. But I mean, this is just a little tease of what is going to be in store for the 50th anniversary. But yeah, there was a ton of people, and everyone's super hyped.
Oh,
I mean, this is our favorite time of the year, so yeah, how can you not be hyped? All right, the crowd is officially moving. We're heading over to the Calico stage next, where the presentation will be presented. Holy moly, look, our first signs of Halloween, Michael, look at the orange. Just kidding, just kidding. Well, no, Summer Nights, see? Yeah. Summer Nights has nothing to do with Halloween. Nothing. Pay no attention to the Summer Nights, everybody. All right, we've made it to the stage. Now, I'm not gonna record the entire presentation. I'm just gonna show some of the clips of the major announcements and we'll talk about it after the show. Okay, we just finished up with the reception. I don't really like to film the media receptions, but inside they did have a showcase of all the food and merchandise they're gonna have for Knott's Berry Farm's 50th.
Merchandise, sorry to cut you off. Merchandise
is incredible.
The pins, I'm going to go so broke over those.
The merchandise this year is so darn good. They went all out for the 50th. They have a Spirit jersey, which I'm gonna buy.
I really love the event shirt.
The event shirt's really good.
The event shirt's probably the coolest one for me.
And like Michael was saying, the pins that are gonna be available.
They're pretty insane.
Holy guacamole.
Yeah.
The
I'm gonna go broke.
Yeah,
because I have 2 pin boards, so I'm gonna go broke, just literally filling all this up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull out a small loan because there's so much. And then speaking of so much, the food. Oh,
there's a lot of offerings.
My goodness, the food. I mean, shout out to the team that's in charge of all the food, because there's so many items that you're probably gonna have to come like multiple times in the season. I mean, it's insane. All these Halloween events get better and better and better every single year, and we love it because we're just huge fans of all these events. And I think Knott's Berry Farm for the 50th anniversary, they're really going all out. So I mean, that was an incredible spread they had in there. But let's continue our journey. We have so much to see and so little time to do it. So let's head through the fog and see what else we can find. Okay, next up for us is a lights on tour of Origins. It's one of the returning haunted houses here at Knott's Berry Farm. And oh yeah, it wouldn't be Scary Farm without the spooky lighting. We got this blue spooky light right here. There's even another one down over here, and then maybe some, oh there it is right there, the lightning. Okay, here we go. Ooh, yeah, see, this is such a rare opportunity. We don't really get to see this with the lights on. Oh man, this is so neat. And what's really nice is you can see all these incredible details, even like the texture that they're using on the walls. Normally you don't see this just because underneath the show lighting looks so different. Yeah, like even the little details right here, the brickwork. We've made it to the bank. Oh yeah, see, this is what happens when you don't get the fast lane. Ooh, look at this, all the different little coins and trinkets they got in here. Again, some things you just don't really see. Wow, we've made it to the schoolhouse. Yeah, see, this is what happens when you don't do your schoolwork. Ooh, is someone gonna pop up? Watch out, Michael, you never know. Now, I don't know if there's any characters in here today, but this is the church scene.
I don't know why, but I feel like something is gonna pop out.
I mean, you never know. There could be some surprises. You never know. But look at this. You can even see the ceiling of the Wilderness Dance Hall here. Super crazy how they can fit this massive haunted house in the Wilderness Dance Hall. Oh wow, look at this. Again, they don't need to build really tall, like all the way up to the ceiling, because when it's dark, they can hide a lot of this. Wow, this is so neat. I love it. Oh, what's happening over there? Is the baby gonna move? You never know. Oh, there it goes! Talk about perfect timing. Ooh, there's fog! Fog! Yes! Oh yeah, this whole scene. Oh yeah, this is incredible. So many details in this haunted house. Oh, these two are still hanging out. It's funny how like during the show, you don't really see, like you don't really want to look up, you're just kind of looking forward. But when you look up, I mean, yeah, look at this. It's amazing how they isn't it neat how like you don't really look up when you're walking through it normally, but with the lights on, you kind of see all the chandeliers and everything. Oh, gotta love the pumpkins. Oh no, it's the balloon room. One of my favorite parts of the haunted house right here. I just love these like old school gags. Well, I have like a even more of appreciation for this haunted house now. Like I already loved it to begin with.
Yeah, I already loved it.
But the fact that we're seeing so many extra details that these crew members put into it is pretty awesome. Oh, watch out, we have some more people hanging out over here. Excuse me, I know you guys are hanging out, but I gotta go this way. Oh, here's the big finale scene where the witch flies across this truss network here. Oh, there's the fog! There's the fog! All right, just got out of the lights on walkthrough of Origins.
That was so cool.
That was awesome.
There's things in there that I have never noticed, and I've walked through there like a dozen times.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if it's because I walked through there terrified, and I'm literally just trying to make it alive through there.
yeah.
But there's things I swear I have never noticed before.
And honestly, we probably walked through it more than a dozen times. Like
we walked through that plenty of times. Like I said,
yeah.
I have legit not noticed some of the details that are in there. I think that one dude that's like hanging out.
Oh, I was about to say, like probably the most surprising detail.
Yeah. Never even
the
known.
Dude in the coffin was like breaking free, trying to grab us, and I had no clue that was there.
Yep, literally didn't even know.
Yeah, and like I just love how, especially near the end, they put the touches of like having the fog machines on and everything in there. Again, we are huge fans
this gets
of
me
Halloween.
So excited. Like
and Scary Farm.
There,
yeah,
I had a huge time on my face the whole entire time.
Yeah, it was
like, that was so cool.
It was just so much fun, and I'm super appreciative that they let us do that because. Yeah. As haunt fans, I love to see the extra little details because you don't normally see that during the operating hours.
No,
yeah, so I appreciate that, and that was just, it makes you like appreciate the attraction even more because you know all the hard work that went into it.
Yeah.
The little details that maybe not everyone's gonna see, but maybe a couple people will notice, and that was a really
that was cool.
Great experience. Okay, we're gonna be walking through the heart of Calico, and we have to be careful because there are monsters walking around.
Okay, I see fog in the distance.
The fog is over here. We gotta be careful though. I'm hearing a lot of crazy stuff in the background.
I scare on commission.
Yes. it's the best. This is holy. Oh man. Yeah, this feels like a Knott Scary Farm light, and I love it. Like, I love this. I hope they could just do this every single year. Oh wow, look at the lights over here, Michael. These are really cool. The red lights underneath the porch here. Hey, we still gotta be on high alert. High alert. Hold on. Wow, that looks beautiful. Some more fog over here. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing some craziness in the distance. Oh, there's someone right here. Holy! Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm just gonna sit right here. I'm just gonna sit right here until they tell me to leave. This is it right here. I can just sit in the heart of Ghost Town in the fog. Oh, we gotta get in it right here. We go. Oh yeah. I love it.
It's one of the most important days of your life. You will regale tales of meeting His Majesty to your friends, your family. For me, it was Thursday.
I definitely missed this view. into Ghost Town, and I'm so happy it's back. So excited for the season. All right, so we tried to go over to the Legacy store, but they had to close it a little bit early because the line
was so long. Yeah, the line is so long, so they closed early. So understandable.
Yeah, so they did tell us though that the store is going to be open tomorrow at the time of making this video. So we might come in the morning, might not, but it is nice that they have that open because yeah, it's kind of a bummer that the event is a little too short. And I feel like they could have extended it to maybe 11 or midnight tonight, but it closes at 10, so I can understand maybe why they wanted to try to just kill the line and get people in and out of the store as quickly as possible because it's 9:38, so yeah. But I am glad that they are opening it up tomorrow for people to enjoy as well. Next up though, we're gonna check out the costume department because costumes are a huge thing here at Knott's Scary Farm. If
There's so many iconic characters here that you can just recognize as soon as you look at the costume.
The Bride is one of those like iconic characters here at Knott's Scary Farm that's been around for years. And yeah, I mean, they're gonna showcase some of the costumes over here in the building right across from the schoolhouse where we're at right now. But yeah, so far this event is a lot of fun. Yeah. And we were talking with our friends Katie and Spencer from Best Life and Beyond, and we were saying that we hope that they just do this consistently. Like, wouldn't this be cool?
That'd be cool, yeah.
If they can do this event like every weekend, one day on the weekend, leading up to Knott's Scary Farm. I mean, that'd be a pretty good moneymaker for them. Next year, I think they're gonna go even harder with this stuff because I mean it's just so cool and everyone's really enjoying their time here. Oh yeah, here we go, the Knott's Scary Farm wardrobe department. Let's head inside and check it out, see what they got going on in here. Oh cool, and we get to like touch and see and feel all these kind of pieces, which is nice. Again, so many iconic pieces and so many, there's so many details. I love this look. I love the layered like look with the kind of like this gauze and all that kind of stuff on it. Classic. I feel like this would fit.
This reminds me of like the pig.
Well, for me, it reminds me of like what we'd see in Origins.
Yeah.
Like that kind of looks like what we'd see in Origins.
This one looks very carnival to me.
Yeah, this is carnival. I feel like it is, or maybe it's like Mesmere. You never know.
Oh yeah,
could be Mesmere. We have some more carnival-esque kind of stuff right here, and then oh wow, look at this one. Oh yeah, that's nice. Got some pumpkins going. Is it Pumpkin Eater? Do you think that was Pumpkin Eater? Maybe. I don't know, maybe. Again, one of the new scare zones coming to Knott's Scary Farm for the 50th. Now, this is a returning thing. They had this a while ago, and they're bringing it back for the 50th. You see some of those beautiful costumes they're going to have. Okay, Fog Machine, give us one more before we move on. There we go. Doing one more shot, looking straight down the heart of Calico while the Fog Machine is going. And to think this is not even like the most hardcore as it can be because right now they have a lot of lights on. It's not as dark as it normally would be, especially because they don't have that camo over the top of the canopy that's at the top. So eventually that will be installed, but I mean the fog is just adding so much to this area, and you can see how much it really changes Ghost Town and how it makes it pretty scary. But to think again, this is not even the full thing. It gets even more intense than this. All right, it is the day after the event. We're back in the office. You can see this is we have a big office. But we wanted to talk about the announcements that they made during that presentation, and also just our general reaction to the event and why some things weren't in the video. So first and foremost, the announcements.
I know, yeah, we have three new mazes.
3 new mazes for the 2023 season. What, did you do this? No, like we have 3 new mazes.
We have 3 new mazes.
3, my lord. 3 new mazes coming to Knott's Scary Farm for the 2023 season for their 50th anniversary. And yeah, so they got rid of Pumpkin Eater and Dark Ride, for those wondering. Those were the 2 mazes that got axed. And then the third
one new location.
Yeah, one new location, and that will be in the arcade. So the thing that we've been kind of wondering is that a Halloween haunt. I keep saying Halloween haunt. It's not Scary Farm. That's old school, like a Halloween haunt. I miss the Halloween haunt name, but Not Scary Farm is also really good. But that is that Not Scary Farm build that we were just trying to figure out what the heck is it? Is it for the event or is it for something else? And it turns out it's for Not Scary Farm. So that one is actually called Room 13. And Room 13 will be based around that Goring 20s scare zone over there, which is a really cool scare zone. So I'm glad they finally have an attraction to showcase.
To pretty much tile that whole entire area. It's pretty cool.
All those characters now have a home. It's really cool. And Michael, what was the other new maze that they announced?
The Chilling Chambers.
Yeah, the Chilling Chambers. Now the Chilling Chambers was an old haunted house back in the day.
Some of you might remember it, and they're bringing it back in an all-new way, and it's pretty much the events like...
I would say the anniversary house, right?
Yeah, it showcases throughout the years some of our favorite moments of Knott's Scary Farm, and I love this concept. I wasn't able...
Concept details that they showed off.
Oh yeah, they're
Those
incredible.
sets are going to be incredible.
Yeah, really good. I wasn't able to experience the Chilling Chambers, the OG version, so I'm really excited that we're going to get a chance to experience the all-new version showcasing 50 years of scary history. I mean, it's going to be spectacular, and the concept art they were showing off was beautiful. So I think Knott's is really going all out on this attraction. And the last one they announced was Cinema Slasher. That one looks pretty cool as well. It's pretty much about a serial killer that...
You pretty much step into the movie, right?
Yeah, you step into these different movies scenes, and the serial killer's just trying to grab you. So that one, I believe, is in the ballroom where Dark Ride was, because I think the Chilling Chambers is where Pumpkin Eater is. And they were saying that location's pretty large. So, and that's the thing what we've been noticing on here on the channel, that location is very big. So Chilling Chambers is going where Pumpkin Eater is. The ballroom has the slasher cinema, and then, or was it Cinema Slasher?
Cinema Slasher.
Cinema. I'm gonna get them mixed up throughout the whole season. And then Room 13 is over at the arcade in the old Roaring Twenties area of the park, where the Goring 20s and the bumper car area is. Now they also announced some new shows and some that are coming back, and one in particular that I just wanted to talk about with Michael today was The Hanging is coming back.
Coming back.
OMG, The Hanging is back after a 4-year hiatus, and they are not holding back on the jokes.
Sounds of it, I don't think so.
No, Jeff Tucker made it very clear that they do not care about offending people, because that's what the show's all about. It's a comedy show that's meant to be offensive and shocking and all that kind of stuff. That's the whole point of a lot of these Halloween events anyways. You go to be scared, shocked, feel uneasy. So, that's the point. And The Hanging has always been one of those shows where, it's sometimes it's controversial, and it's because it's just one of those classic horror comedy shows. And this year they're having it in the Wagon Camp, which actually is a pretty smart idea. Now, the reason why I think it's a smart idea, and I think Michael agrees with me on this, is it's away from the park. It's
kind of closed off. I feel like you can't accidentally stumble upon it like how you used to on, what was the old stage called? I'm so bad.
It's just like the old Calico stage.
Yeah, the old Calico stage.
You can walk right by it and hear a joke that maybe you would think is offensive, and you, unfortunately you were subjected to it because it's just right there in the middle of the park. Whereas with the Wagon Camp, it's more closed off, and walking into that venue, you're subjecting yourself to offensive language and comedy and all that kind of fun stuff. So I think that's a wise decision.
I think it's a good idea.
Because some kids do go to Knott's Scary Farm, and it's one of those issues that it's a very hot topic. But this year, I think they're trying to address that, and it's going to be in a separate venue. But with that said, though, I'm super excited. I cannot wait for The Hanging, and I'm wondering who they're gonna.
Who are they gonna do?
Who's gonna get hanged this year? I think that's the proper way to say it. 'Cause it's not. I don't think it's hung. I think it's actually hanged.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get hanged this year? I don't know. Go ahead and comment down below. But who's it gonna be? You never know. That's always a really fun element of the show, is to see who they end up picking, because it's usually like a trendy celebrity or something.
Or something that's trendy on like social media.
They're gonna talk about Taylor Swift.
Maybe
they're gonna talk about like the Ariana Grande stuff happening. Like there's so much material
out there, right now.
Holy moly, they have so much to work with. They have 4 years to work with, because there's been so much happening. And the show is actually called The Hanging Uncanceled, which is great. Yeah. It's so good. But it is an offensive show. It's supposed to be funny. It's not meant to be taken seriously. So just as a heads up for those interested in watching the show. But I'm glad they're bringing it back, and I'm glad they're not holding back. And with that was pretty much it. They had obviously a few other little announcements, which I'm going to save for our official Knott's Scary Farm video that we'll do on the grand opening night. But it was a fun evening, and again, thank you to Knott's Scary Farm for inviting us out to have a great time. I did have a great time. Halloween is my favorite time of year, like I've said a billion times over, and I'm just very grateful that I get to experience these special little media invites. And as a theme park enthusiast and as a fan of Halloween and just parks in general, it really does mean the world to me when the places that I love going to invite me out to see something special. It really is something I do not take advantage of, and I'm grateful for every single time it happens. Sorry, this video was a little bit of a Frankenstein video, but that's all part of the fun, and I think it just makes things a little bit more real. But if you enjoyed the video, let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from Knott's Berry Farm or some of your other favorite theme parks, because I cover a bunch of them, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week that you won't want to miss out on. Be sure to check out my Instagram account and all that fun stuff by following the links down below in the description. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is, and I'll see you next time in the parks and in the fog. Bye.